Hello, and welcome to this episode of Cartoon Breakdown. I'm the animator. What is it?
What day is it?
I know it's November, but I love Halloween, and I know you do too.
Yes, I know I like Halloween, but it's November, and it has to come down.
But can't I? Okay, fine. You happy?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Man, I don't know what's worse. Getting into an argument with yourself, or losing that argument. Hello, as I have said, I'm the animator, and welcome to this 10th episode of Cartoon Breakdown. Yes, this is yet another milestone as I have 10 episodes under my belt, as it were. This is also the first episode in November, and as such, Thanksgiving is coming up and Black Friday is the day after that, all for a holiday that won't be coming until next month. So with that in mind, I figured on dedicating this month to cartoons that were just half-hour toy commercials to give you some ideas of what to get your friends and children for Christmas. Before we start, yes, I am a brony, and I'm proud of that fact. I enjoyed My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and I do get invested in the characters as I do love the show when it's written well, and I don't like it when it's not. My favorite characters are Twilight Sparkle and Applejack. As a kid, I loved the original show, and me and my sister had a lot of My Little Pony toys, and we would reenact the original movie, even going as far as singing the original songs. Fun fact, the My Little Pony movie came out before the series in 1986. This is something I didn't know until I was doing research on this episode. Anyways, with that, let's get into the episode. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is the fourth incarnation of the My Little Pony franchise, and the third series to be shown on TV, as the third generation was a direct-to-DVD series of movies. The story of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic starts in 2007 with the success of Michael Bay's Transformers. Yes, that's right, Michael Bay's Transformers. With the success of Transformers in theaters, this generated a renewed interest in the Transformers toy line, and Hasbro took notice and wanted to do the same with their other toy lines, most notably My Little Pony, which had seen a decline in interest in sales. Hasbro wanted to create another My Little Pony show and make it more palatable for the current generation of girls. As if things were lining up in favor of Hasbro, Lauren Faust came to them looking to get her toy line Galaxy Girls made into an animated series, with other studios and networks rejecting the idea, citing cartoons for little girls were unsuccessful. Lisa Licht showed Faust one of their My Little Pony movies, Princess Promenade, with the intention of hiring her to redesign the My Little Pony characters as she felt Faust's style would be a good fit for the show. Initially, Lauren Faust didn't want to take the job as she felt cartoons based on girl toys were boring. She remembered her own experiences with My Little Pony toys and how disappointed the animated show wasn't as interesting as her imagination was playing with the toys. Eventually, she agreed to do the pitch Bible for the show. Wanting to do a My Little Pony show that her 8-year-old self would have loved to watch, with help from Martin Ansolabahir and Paul Rubish, she crafted the ideas that would later become Friendship is Magic. She sketched out some of the ideas that she had for the characters, which you can still view as of the upload of this episode on her DeviantArt page. There, it's a more telling version of Friendship is Magic beta. There's a sketch of Twilight with Moon Dancer's cutie mark, and a couple of concepts of Fluttershy as an Earth pony and Pinkie Pie as a Pegasus pony. Most intriguing of all is Queen Celestia. Speaking of Friendship is Magic Beta, there was an alternative lineup for the main 6 using G1 ponies. Twilight, who is obviously for Twilight Sparkle. Applejack, who's pretty much the same. Rainbow Dash was going to be Firefly, and Pinkie Pie was going to be Surprise. Posy instead of Fluttershy, and in place of Rarity, you would have Sparkler. But sadly, some of the names of them were not copyrighted by Hasbro, and some names had to be changed. Lauren Faust brought on David Dunnett and Lynn Naylor to help complete the look of the show and complete the pitch Bible. Faust has stated from getting hired to finishing the pitch Bible and finding a production company took 1 year. Production of the show commenced and it was handled by Studio B Productions, later named DHX, on September 8, 2010. Scripts were started by Lauren Faust and Rob Renzetti, talking with the writers and pitching plots of the episodes and finalizing each episode's script. Finished scripts were handed to DHX and they would storyboard the episodes. They would then use Macromedia Flash Professional 8 to animate the show and fill the background with background ponies being made up of templates colored differently and used as needed, usually Easter eggs and pop culture references and nods to the fandom. So it's these people that you want to thank for Muffins becoming a full-fledged character. Before any of the animation could get started, the voiceovers needed to be done, and the hiring of the voice talent was handled by VoiceBox Productions, and each member of the voice talent was approved by Faust and Hasbro. The voice talents consisted of Tara Strong as the voice of Twilight Sparkle, Ashley Ball voicing both Applejack and Rainbow Dash, Andrea Libman, who voices both Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, and Tabitha St. Germain, who does the voice of Rarity. Joining them is Kathy Wieslick, who voices Spike, and Nicole Oliver, who does the voice of Princess Celestia. At this point, I want to let it be known that I would like to point out other voices as they all bring something good to the show, but this episode would be too long for me to do alone. Just know, VoiceBox Productions did their job and they did it well. On October 10th, 2010, the first episode aired on the Hub Network and lasted until May 6, 2011, with 26 episodes. Season 2 added 26 more episodes, and Season 3 only added 13, though for the life of me, I don't know why. Season 3 was also the first season of the show without Lauren Faust involved. Season 4 added 26 more episodes and was the last season on the Hub Network. Season 5 added 26 more episodes and was on the Discovery Family Channel, which was the same channel as the Hub, just a different name. And Seasons 6 and 7 added 26 more episodes per season, with the last episode airing October 28, 2017, making the total number for the series 169. Which will change as Season 8 is being produced as of the upload of this video. Wow, this was fun to investigate and talk about. Even as a brony, there were things about the show that I had no idea about going in. Of course, that might be because I'm more of a casual fan, watching the show and not obsessing over every little aspect. I love this series, and I'm happy with where it's heading. I even loved the movie and was happy to see my favorite characters on the big screen. Now, as for being able to watch the show, you can find it on Amazon, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, and Netflix. Though, depending on the time that you check Netflix, it may only have the first half of Season 7, but we'll get the rest of it eventually. I look forward to seeing Season 8, and possibly another movie in the theaters. But with the box office numbers for My Little Pony the movie, I doubt we'll see another big budget movie in theaters anytime soon. Thanks for watching, and if you're new here, please subscribe and watch my other videos. I'm your host, the Animator, and this was Cartoon Breakdown. What what's going on? How